access to resources, better understanding of the individual in crisis, and maybe give the police more tools to be successful.
Sheriff Lombardo did point out the city of Las Vegas and its fire department has a similar program, and it transfers calls to professionals. He hopes to build on that program at Metro Police and expand it across the county moving forward. It's a matter, though, of funding. Next on 8 News Now, new light that has been shed on the case of a missing Fort Hood soldier in Texas. An investigation continues. We have the latest. Plus, a third night of violent clashes in Kenosha, Wisconsin. We have the latest from police on 8 News Now.
Not a bad apple in the bunch. You're watching the Valley's news leader with John Langler, Alex Backus, Sherry Swensk, and Nate Tannenbaum. You're watching 8 News Now at noon.
More violence in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Overnight, police and protesters clashed after Sunday's shooting of an unarmed black man by officers there. Last night's riot actually led to a shooting. Police say 2 people were killed by a 17-year-old white man who, quote, admired police. That 17-year-old arrested this morning in Illinois. The source of the protests, Sunday's shooting of Jacob Blake. This morning, his family is pleading for peace.
I noticed a lot of damage. It doesn't reflect my son or my family.
New video appears to show a different angle of the incident. The moments leading to Sunday's shooting. Blake is seen on the ground, then he gets up, walks over to where he was shot. He is alive this afternoon. His family says, though, he is paralyzed and probably won't walk again. The Blakes want the officers involved fired. Kenosha police say they are investigating the shooting. A missing soldier at Fort Hood in Texas has been found dead. Sergeant Elder Fernandez was discovered about 25 miles from the base. Fernandez disappeared August 27th. Before he disappeared, he was transferred to a different unit after claiming he'd been sexually abused. Texas police say there's no evidence of any foul play, but since March, at least 7 Fort Hood soldiers have died or have been found dead near the base, and that includes murder victim Vanessa Guillen. A review board is now investigating Fort Hood's operation. 8 News Now is back after this.
Where damage meets its demise.
It is day 3 of the Republican National Convention. Last night, First Lady Melania Trump headlined a series of speeches touting the president's record. The First Lady said that her husband, she says, is the best hope for America's future. Beforehand, President Donald Trump gave a full pardon to Las Vegas's John Ponder. Ponder was convicted and served time for bank robbery. While in prison, he created the Hope for Prisoners nonprofit. It helps previously incarcerated people get back on their feet. During his speech, Ponder thanked Metro Police for helping change his life.
I am grateful for the men and women of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department who volunteer their time to people who are returning to our local community after incarceration. These are the real-life heroes who put their lives on the line every day.
Ponder was pardoned by the state of Nevada earlier this year. Tonight, Vice President Mike Pence is the headline speaker at the RNC, and he will accept his renomination for a second term. 8 News Now is your local election headquarters. You can stay up to date on the presidential race at 8newsnow.com. A reminder for